Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's Candace, and welcome back to What the Smut Book Reviews. Back with another one. Gotta stop finger banging. Pause. Something a little different today. You may or may not know, because I might cut all of this part out. But we're gonna do a twofer today, because as long as my daughter is cooperating and playing in the other room, I'm gonna try and record 2 videos so that I can get ahead of the game. And that way, if I have a day or days where I feel shitty and don't want to record anything, then I won't feel guilty about it, because I'll already be 1 video ahead. I'm so smart, I know. The first book that I'm going to review for this particular video number 1, also, let me go ahead. I'm down to notebook paper, guys. I keep forgetting to buy printer paper, and it's really messing me up. So this is notebook paper that I put in my printer to print out the pertinent information for you guys. Do you see the links I go to? Appreciate me, please. Okay, so the book that I'm going to review for you guys today is a book by author Sienna Blake. If I'm not mistaken, she's an Irish author, and you may or may not have heard of her. A lot of her books are available through Kindle Unlimited, and I have found that a lot of authors that are available through Kindle Unlimited are either lesser known authors, or they don't have a lot of publications out. I may be wrong about this. If I am, blast my ass in the comments. But for the 15 people who will watch this video from beginning to end, do you know more than me about this? Do you? Probably not. In honor of Sienna's most recent release, which was on February 4th, her book called The Cassidy Brothers was released. Congratulations, Sienna. Really looking forward to reading it. I did receive an early copy of that book, but I haven't gotten a chance to read it yet. I'm so sorry. But for the purpose of today's video, we are going to review one of her Irish Kiss novels. It is actually called Irish Kiss, and it is kind of a taboo, like an age taboo romance novel. It is the first in a 3-part series. Technically, it may be a 4-part series, because the 4th book, which is the Irish Lottery, I would not really consider part of the series, but it does have overlapping characters from the other 3 books, but very sparsely. So I personally don't consider it part of that trilogy, because then how would it be a trilogy if it's 4 books? Math. Sorry about that. Pause. Had to pause because my kid came in. No respect. No respect. So this book, like I said, is part of a series, the Irish Kiss series. The other books include Professor's Kiss and Fighter's Kiss. So it does include the Irish Lottery for book 4. According to Amazon, that is book 4 in the series. But again, I would not consider it to be part of this series, because even though it does have overlapping characters, it wasn't as cohesive as the other 3 books. So I will have to probably check and do a little bit more research on that. But for this particular book, it is 643 pages. I don't think that's a misquote, but at the same time, it sounds like a lot. So when I was reading it, it definitely did not feel that long. It definitely didn't feel like 643 pages, which I guess for me is a good thing, because it means that the book did not drag. Like, it, you know, sometimes if it's a lot of pages, it can feel like it takes you forever to get through. I breezed through this book. I actually am an idiot, and I read the 2nd book in the series first, because I didn't know it was part of a series. So I actually read Professor's Kiss first, and then had to backtrack and read Irish Kiss. The good thing about this series is that all 3 books are kind of happening along the same timeline, especially with the first 2, with Irish Kiss and with Professor's Kiss. They are kind of happening simultaneously. So in my case, even though I fudged up and I read Professor's Kiss first, it didn't really throw me off too much to go back and read Irish Kiss. Most of Sienna's books are Ireland-based novels, so the characters and the settings are in Ireland. Same thing goes with this particular series. They have Irish names, and when I say they have Irish names, I mean they probably have an Americanized way of saying it, but it's spelled and probably pronounced differently than I hear it in my head when I read the book. So I'm probably saying it wrong every time I think about the characters' names, because I'm an ignorant American and I know nothing about Irish culture. The 2 main characters for this book, for Irish Kiss, are, I pronounce the female character's name as like a Sasha, but I could be wrong again, and the male character's name as Dermot. They are spelled funkily, you know, in ignorant American opinion. But I'm sure that's pretty typical Irish spelling of those names. So I will read you the blurb in just a second. First, I'm going to show you the cover. I'm getting good with the editing. This book, along with the other books in the series, are all available on Kindle Unlimited for $0. So you pay, I think Kindle Unlimited is like $9.99 a month, and you have access to all of these books along with a bajillion other authors. And you just, it's kind of like a virtual library. So you can check out a certain number of books, I think it's around 10, to your Kindle at any given time. If you want to check out more after that, or you want to read or download more after that, then you have to basically like return a book, like at the library. So these are available on Kindle Unlimited for free if you have a Kindle Unlimited subscription. I could not find these books on Nook, so I don't know if they're exclusive to Amazon, which probably makes sense because they are, you know, with Kindle Unlimited, so maybe it was like an exclusive contract deal. You can, however, buy the paperback on Amazon for $15.99. Which I think I would probably at some point do, because I really did enjoy this book. I really did enjoy this entire series. So yeah. So like I said, the other 2 books in the series are Professor's Kiss and Fighter's Kiss. Fighter's Kiss was released fairly recently, I think, like within the last 6 months to a year. And I powered through that bitch like 2 days. I was done. And it's also like 500-600 pages, I think. So, you know, that's no small feat. It's no small feat. So let me go ahead and read the blurb for you guys. So it's kind of broken up into sections. So the first part is being read from the point of view of the female character, and the second part is read from the point of view of the male character. So Sasha, pronunciation, I don't know. I wanted him since the day I met him. Long-haired, tattooed, and tall as an Irish giant. He was more than just handsome. He was drop-dead gorgeous. It didn't matter to him that my father was a criminal and my mother a whore. Harsh. He truly cared. He was my best friend. I could be anything I wanted, except his. Because I'm too young and he's my juvenile liaison officer. So this next part is read from the view of the male character. It's been years since I last saw her. No longer a girl, she has a body of a woman. When our eyes meet again, I see the only one who ever broke through my asshole mask. I saw my best friend. She could be anything she wanted, except mine. Because she's only 17 and I'm too old for her. I'm so screwed because I'm fucking in love with her. How cute is that? So this is an age taboo romance novel. The main female character starts out as I think like 13, and then they kind of separate for like 5 years and they meet up again when she's 17 on the verge of 18. So this is not like creepy pedophile romance because, you know, he does have really strong principles in terms of waiting until she's over that 18 cusp before he does anything. But I've noticed that a lot of the books that Sienna writes, and especially with this series, they take place over the course of many years. So like the characters will meet when they're younger, and then, you know, something will tear them apart, and then they'll meet again 5-7 years later, and then, you know, at that point maybe they'll be together, or maybe, you know, they'll separate for another year or two and then they'll get together. But they do eventually all, you know, these are all happily ever after novels, so you don't have to worry about any kind of cliffhanger or, you know, torment. Hashtag Danielle Steele, hashtag Granny Dan, hashtag made me cry. Anyway, we can't talk about that. I blocked that out. So yeah, I would suggest picking up this book. If you don't have access to Kindle Unlimited, I don't know what to tell you. You could buy the paperback from Amazon, $15.99. It's not terrible. I mean, it's pretty pricey for a paperback novel, but it's brand new. And I believe it's another one of those like self-published type deals. So you're going to get a big paperback, not like one of those little mass market joints, but like a fat little inappropriate. So yeah, I would definitely recommend giving this one a shot. I would recommend reading all 3 in this series because each one got better and better and better. So I will do another review for Professor's Kiss, and that'll be coming soon. But I'm trying to vary my authors, so I'm not like doing the same like 2 authors, 3 authors every time. But I also have to branch out with my reading because I have like a core group of authors that I really like, you know, and they have series that are like 15, 16 books at a time. So it's hard to not repeat and stick with just those peoples, you know? So yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video if you did like this video. If you didn't like this video, then you can just fuck all the way off. No, I'm sorry, that's mean. I take that back. If you didn't like this video, leave a nice comment below telling me how I can improve myself. And then fuck all the way off. No, kidding. Okay. So yeah, make sure to join my Facebook group. It's What the Smut Book Reviews, and follow me on Instagram. We now have a Twitter under What the Smut as well, What the Smut Book Reviews. And where else are we? Twitter, Instagram. Did I say that? Facebook? Yeah. What the Smut. Look for What the Smut. You'll see my face. You'll see my face everywhere. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the blooper reel because this whole recording was fucking ridiculous. Editing Candace here, coming at you from my living room. I just realized that I'm a dunce and I forgot to rate the book. So for Sienna Blake's Irish Kiss, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this book a solid 7.5, maybe an 8, because it was good. The other 2 books in the series will probably get a little bit of a higher review, but we'll see when we get there. Okay, thanks, bye. And now I'm back from outer space. I just came in to find you here with that sad look on your face. I know why you were sad. It's because you missed me, right? Well, I'm back. Back with another one. I'm going to cut that out. All that's getting cut out. You can check out a certain number of books I don't know why I finger quoted at a certain number of books, because I know it's like 10 books, I think. But I meant to finger quote it. Check out. When our eyes meet again, I saw only one. When our eyes now. What the hell? I don't know. I don't know. There's a hole in my paper. There's a fucking hole in the paper, and the text is cut off. So I don't know the word.